say anything. And then it came for me. But there was no one left to speak out. The fact is, right now, we are in a time, I'm trying to think of, when time goes out, you call it, this clock is going backwards, what do you call it? And it goes backwards. Anyway, it's countdown, that's the word. We're in a countdown for 4 months. We have a president that has openly declared that, and the Secretary of the State, Hillary Clinton, and maybe tomorrow during the session I'm going to show some stuff I was hoping to get to, but obviously you can tell I'm the longest-winded preacher you ever heard in your life. But I was going to show some stuff where every single time America says something to try to get Israel to give away their land or give their land to the Palestinians, God smacks us. And we saw this take place back to back. Have you noticed we've had back to back, back to back, back to back storms and judgments and floods and tornadoes and devastating, record-breaking. Every single one of them has been directly involved in our government leaders standing against Israel. Now I want you to know something. Our nation will either be blessed or be given over to divine judgment according to how we treat the Jews. I think that you and I need to speak up. Amen? Amen? I think you and I need to say something about this. And I think as Christians, everybody here, and I would say most of you know the Lord in a real way, you need to understand, you need to get on top of this because there is so much about to take place before our very eyes. Right. I honestly tell you, I am afraid to see what is going to happen if our country stands with the UN. They've already said that they're not going to veto against it. And if that's happening, folks, we're in deep trouble. Right. We're going to be back. Where's Pastor Barry? We're going to be back last week of September. Right, Pastor, the first week of October, whatever those dates are for the prophecy conference. I'm going to tell you, that's going to be an interesting conference. You talk about watching some things fulfilled before us. It'll be very gracious. Well, I hope that you that can make it tomorrow will be with us at 2 o'clock. If we stay for a little longer, maybe we could just go into that 2 o'clock. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to keep it so late. Now you always appreciate your pastor when he doesn't preach so long, right? You always thought he was long-winded, but he ain't long-winded no more, is he? I sure do love you all. God bless you. Thank you all for coming. And,